Hi everyone, I think that I have now completed all of the green in this picture. As before, I have moved my lamp away a little bit so you can see the colour, because when I bring it in, although it's a bit shadowy, when I bring it, when it's not in, it's a little bit glary. When it's above, but we're going to zoom in again and we're going to work on the flower middles. Now I have decided, I was umming and ahhing about quite what to do with these, but I made a decision, you'll be pleased to know, and these are going to be black. We're going to use the black I have in my Black Widow set is called Black Widow, so that's what we're going to be using. We shall zoom in and I shall show you my idea. Now there we go. Now there aren't many middles for flowers actually. I might be able to show you all of them, but we'll see how we get on really. I'm not going to put down a really dark layer of black. My idea is that I want it to be darker near to the bottom of the flower, but we also have some shapes drawn in here which we want to try to keep showing as I colour. Now that's the only middle that I can see in shot. Let's move around a little bit. We've got a little one here. Let's just colour that in, and here. Now my idea is to see, what can you see? Yeah, is to go in with the skull in purple. So I had thought about doing the skull in black, but we've got a lot of black markings on the skull anyway. So I thought, oh, you can't see that one, hold on. So this one, I'm going to go over in a light layer of black, and then I'm going to do a darker bit at the bottom and above each of these little lines, just to try and make it stand out a bit with some shape in the centre. The same with this one, a light application, and then maybe a little bit darker at the bottom and under there. So a light colour, sorry, I don't know where my voice went, and darker hair. My son had no voice over the weekend. I'm just roughly doing bits and bobs for it. Right, where are we now? Let's go across to this one here. I know we have bugs here on this page too, so that's something that we need to deal with at some point. I had an idea for those as well, but I want to do the skull first because it's quite a big bulky bit of it, just to see how it all balances colour-wise. We have one flower middle here. I quite like the you could of course do a black background for this, and with black flower middles you might sort of lose the flower. They're quite pale, they're not really intense black, but I am not doing a black background. There's quite a lot of black in the page already, and I think that might sort of get lost almost if there's a black background. That's one reason. Second reason, I'm just looking to see where we've got one there, is that my black pen is running out. So well, it's not running out, but this is a lot of page to do, so I don't think I will have enough black to do it. And I do have an art shop fairly near that sells them, but really up for going out today and rushing out and buying a pen because I want to get some videos made. Let's do this one. So for this one I'm doing a little bit darker towards the centre and then lightening it up towards the edge of that piece, and hopefully it will give it make it look darker down at the bottom where it will be shadowed. Can you see this one? Yeah. From when I'm zoomed in, I can't see what you, to keep checking what you can see. A little bit darker at the bottom. There we go. Oops, and post. I think that's my COVID tests. Very exciting. The children have not been able to get any from college, so I ordered some online. Can you see that? No, I can't get my book any closer, so I'm going to have to zoom out until you can see that bit. Sorry, it's a bit far away, but it's not tricky. It's just a light layer, and then a little bit more under each of the little squiggly lines that have been drawn in for us, and a little bit extra around that bottom edge. I'm going to do that circle, just in a plain circle. I shall zoom back in a little bit. Sorry, I hope it's not making you feel seasick. In and out, in and out. My camera doesn't zoom particularly fast when it's in film mode, when it's actually recording. Now, I have noticed I've missed that green bit out. I'm just going to colour that now, or else I'm going to forget. And I'm just going to look out for any other flower centres that I've missed while I'm doing this. It's quite difficult to look around a page when you're trying to stay in the lines, though. But I wonder whether you might have found a few bits that you've missed as well, that you might be glad of a little minute to colour in. I'm just looking, I think that's it. We haven't got a lot of black on the page at the moment. I may do the insects black though, and some of the other details, but I haven't quite decided yet. Now, I am going to leave that there for today. It's quite short again, this one, and there isn't any homework today, so you can just chill. You don't have to do any catching up. But it might give you an opportunity to actually catch up with any of the other bits that you haven't actually managed to have time to get around to yet. But next video, I'm going to get out my purple and have a go at some of this skull, which will be interesting, because I've got to try and work out where it is. I can see the top line goes there, and the bottom line goes here, but where does it end? I think it might be there, but I've got to have a think about that, and we shall experiment. I think the best thing with the skull, just a tip, is that watch me first, see if you agree before you start colouring it in, but I'll give you that warning again next time. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and happy colouring.